Fatigue Management Policy. Purpose: to ensure operating standards for work and rest for both drivers and operators and prepare a fatigue management plan to help employees meet their duty of care towards reducing the likelihood of fatigue-related driving incidents. Scope: driver and operator fatigue management policy is a critical function of ES management. It is central to the rational allocation of resources and in the choice of action in the achievement of ES objectives. This procedure applies to all drivers and operators operating company vehicles and any equipment, including lifting equipment in Emirates Steel, and comprise the general standard requirements for fatigue management policy. Training and competency: all site personnel, including contractors, must be informed about the fatigue management policy. In addition, management must provide training sessions about the operator-driver fatigue policy and procedures whenever training records are required to be retained for at least 2 years. New drivers, operators, policy violated by the employees, drivers, operators. If any changes made to the fatigue management policy, fatigue control strategies, fit and healthy, shall take rest and be fit and healthy before joining the duty, and not taking medications which contraindicate using machinery before starting the long journeys or operating the equipment. Overhead cranes, regular rest breaks. Operators and during duty hours shall take regular rest breaks, at least 30 minutes for every 4 hours. Shall not operate or continue to operate equipment whilst impaired or likely to be impaired by fatigue. Report impairment. If impaired or likely to be impaired by fatigue, must report his impairment or possible impairment to the responsible person or his supervisor. Medication disclosure: inform your supervisor, scheduler immediately if you are taking any regular medication. Fatigue management strategies: getting adequate sleep, staying hydrated, taking adequate breaks, and supervisors encouraging workers to do so, effectively managing overtime, shift swapping and on-call duties, increasing supervision during periods of low alertness, especially when workers are completing moderate to very high-risk work, stopping work when the activities are unsafe due to fatigue. Causes of fatigue: length of time driving, lack of quality sleep, sleeping disorders such as sleep apnea, time of day driving when you would usually be sleeping, e.g., 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., or in the afternoon period, e.g., 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., when our biological time clock makes us feel. Pre-lift safety checks: clear pinch, crush zones. Before lifting, ensure that everyone is clear of any pinch or crush zones. Verify hoist brake. When starting to lift the load, only lift it a few inches off the ground to verify hoist brake is functioning properly before continuing with the lift.